approve and adopt a resolution recognizing April 22nd, 2023 as the 53rd Earth Day, encouraging everyone to reflect on more than 50 years of awareness and how we're addressing pollution and preparing for climate change in an equitable way, and honoring those who are working for local solutions.
Commissioner Stout.
Morning, Judge, Commissioners. Good morning, everybody. I'm very honored to be able to present this resolution. I think there should be no question when it comes to understanding the human impact on the environment and the climate. This is the only planet that we have. And I know that some of you went recently to see Blue Origin, and they have big plans for space exploration and planetary colonizing. Perhaps that'll happen, but probably not in my lifetime, right? So, for us, at this point in time, and for our children and our grandchildren and future generations, we really must strive to have cleaner water, cleaner air, better soil, healthier oceans and forests. El Paso won't soon be mistaken for a rainforest, but our guests are doing a great job, doing their best to give us more green and shade in the parks and in our neighborhoods, building sites all over El Paso. That includes our own park, Ascarate Park, which is the crown jewel of our region. So thank you all first for your work. I'll go ahead and read the resolution, and we have a number of folks here to speak with us, and we'll hear from them after we do the resolution. Thank you all for being here. So it says, whereas every April 22nd, stakeholders of all backgrounds come together to advance sustainability and climate action in commemoration of Earth Day. We remember how closely we are connected to the Earth, as well as our responsibility to protect it. And whereas Earth Day is a celebration of the Earth and our environment, we increase awareness to the environmental issues our planet faces and promote solutions for a sustainable future. And whereas the theme for Earth Day 2023 is Invest in Our Planet, to highlight sustainability, green infrastructure, and climate-ready parks. Parks and recreation areas are fundamental to the environmental well-being of our community. And whereas local elected officials have the greatest opportunity to directly impact the quality of our air, land, water, and climate, the natural resources that their constituents depend upon. When local governments invest in our planet, they are taking an essential step in securing a happy, healthy, and wealthy future for their community, all while saving millions of taxpayer dollars. And whereas the celebration of our Earth Day may change from year to year, but no matter how large or small, we won't let the occasion pass without some acknowledgement and explore how individuals and communities can act. Our parks and natural recreation areas ensure the ecological beauty of our community and provide a place for children and adults to connect with the nature and recreate outdoors. And whereas this year, pursuant to the Texas Local Government Code Section 81.032, approve and authorize the acceptance of a donation of up to 100 trees from Eco El Paso to be planted throughout Ascarate Park to provide shade and expand our mission to provide great parks for everyone. And whereas trees can reduce the erosion of our precious topsoil by wind and water, cut heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce life-giving oxygen, and provide habitat for wildlife. And whereas trees, wherever they are planted, are a source of joy and spiritual renewal. And now, therefore, be it resolved by the El Paso County Judge and Commissioners Court that April 22nd, 2023 be recognized as Earth Day in El Paso County, Texas. Signed the 17th day of April, 2023.
Second.
Commissioner Holguín.
Aye.
Commissioner León.
Aye.
Commissioner Stout.
Aye.
Commissioner Coronado.
Aye.
Judge Samaniego.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Welcome, Veronica.
Good morning, Judge,
morning.
Commissioners. Thank you for this opportunity. And we're so excited as the Parks and Rec Department because conservation is one of the pillars of our profession. And so I'm so excited to finally have an Earth Day at Ascarate Park, in our parks. Actually, maybe we could move it around, but we definitely want to have an Earth Day. Now we found the right partners, and I'm getting them to commit to a yearly event for Earth Day. It's befitting that it be in parks because of all the things that Commissioner Stout mentioned, and also that it not only does our strategic plan call for us to partner, but also our master plan to partner so that we can bring more events and education and recreation into our community. We can't do it alone, but with our partners, we can do a lot. Along with that, parks and recreation work to educate our community on waste reduction, nature-based recreation, nature health, benefits, gardening, wildlife preservation, tree plantings that we're going to have, and climate education. With us today, we have our partners. We have Josh Simmons, Executive Director of Eco El Paso, and he will introduce his team. We have Eddie Rascon from Texas A&M Horticultural Agent, and we have our own Tessa Jimenez, who does our special events, and she will now speak to all the wonderful activities that we're going to have at the park.
Thank you.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Commissioners. Tessa Jimenez, Special Event Coordinator for County Parks. We are going to have, get our hands dirty. We're going to be doing a tree planting that day, as well as crafts with the kids that they can take home and plant at home. We're going to make seed pods and face painting, and we're going to watch The Lorax, which is a wonderful movie about saving trees. So the event is free and open to the public. We will have environmentally conscious vendors there as well, and food trucks. So come on out on Saturday from 9 to 2 at the pavilion, and you can help us plant some trees and make some crafts and have a great time with our partners.
Thank you, Tessa.
Mr. Simmons?
Good morning.
Good morning,
Welcome.
El Paso County County Judge and Commissioners. My name is Joshua Simmons, Executive Director with Eco El Paso, and I would like to thank you for the honor and privilege of being able to present ourselves today in perception of the resolution just read out. And I want to give a brief description about Eco El Paso to everybody who may be watching on this online and for future reference. Eco El Paso is a local nonprofit here in El Paso, Texas. We are a 501c3, and we are geared towards pursuing the goal of sustainability here in the El Paso region. Now, sustainability is a large word and can include a lot of topics, and just as much as it is diverse in your conception of it, is exactly that. Our organization is pitted towards tackling all those approaches to sustainability, from the implementation of technologies that allow us to benefit from clean energy to our simple actions of planting trees locally in our county parks, schools and neighborhoods to improve our air quality. And it goes beyond that. It goes for also the advocacy for the adoption of electrification of our transportation system, and as well as the pursuits and concerns about our local air quality here, and so many more other topics. And we are very excited to partner up with El Paso County to do this inaugural Earth Day event, and we do accept the challenge to do this every year. And we are going to move towards a creed of the operation of this event that will continue into the years and move towards that perfection of creating a more sustainable event, as well as a more sustainable El Paso County. El Paso County, Eco El Paso is proud to partner with the Department of Parks and Recreations for the County of El Paso to celebrate the 53rd annual Earth Day event, which will be happening this Saturday, April 22nd, from 9 a.m. till 2:30 p.m. at Escalante Park Pavilion. We want to encourage all the public to come out and experience this event. And as well as we develop this event over the years to come, we're going to provide it as a canvas, and we want the community to be the paint and allow us to build it in the image of the county, the vendors that participate in it, and to reflect the culture and heritage of our local region, as well as implementing these new ideas about sustainability and using it as an opportunity to educate the public. So I would like to make brief mention of some of our participants that will be vendors for this year. We're very excited to announce Tesla as being a partner for this event, the local dealership that is advocating and selling electric vehicles here locally, and as well as ADP Tax Services. They have an environmental group that is going to be working with us and some of our efforts to this event, as well as some of the local vendors that will be here. It'll be ACC Eco, and then Project Earth Club from Coronado High School. No Lost Food will be joining us. Friends of the Rio Bosque, Craftaholic Designs LLC, La Semilla Food Center, as well as Dragon's Garden, SNJ's Teas, Trinkets and Custom Designs. Community First Coalition will be joining us. Silver Pick Studios, as well as Unity Through Creativity with their Singing Tree Mural project. We'll be including a lot of the events that Tessa had just mentioned earlier, so we look very forward to receiving and hosting a the public of El Paso County for our event. And I'd like to recognize our current president, standing here with me, Shelby Ruff, as well as our board member, Lori Marshall. If they would like to take a moment to say some thanks, they have the opportunity. But I want to thank County Judge and the Commissioners for giving us opportunity and privilege of being here today. And we look forward to hosting Earth Day from this year and onward. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Yes, and Eco El Paso has helped plant the trees, the two previous tree plantings that we did with the Lions Club and with the Rotary, the Camino Real Rotary Club. They have been partners. And Texas A&M AgriLife, Mr. Rascon, they have also helped us with the previous tree plantings, and we have also discussed planting trees in other parks as well. So with that, Mr. Rascon, would you like to say a few words?
Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Eduardo Rascon. I'm the County Extension Agent for Horticulture, and it's a great pleasure to be here with County Parks and our other peers as well. Thanks to your support, Texas A&M AgriLife Extension here in the county is able to do educational programs regarding water conservation, tree planting, educate the public on better gardening, and that's the support that we offer County Parks. I have with me the Texas Superstar catalog. It talks about all of the different species of plants that do well here in Texas. If I may approach, I would like to give you each a catalog.
Sure.
Thank you. We also have one of our new wonderful rec specialists, Emma Gonzalez, who's also a UTEP student studying to be a teacher. And that's it. We're ready for...
Well, I want to thank you because, Commissioner, thank you. What a great enhancement to our master plan. It sort of brings it to life kind of thing, right? Because, we think of a lot of things. The other thing that really comes close to our heart really is partnerships. The amazing partnerships that you just mentioned of everybody. Veronica and Tessa, your teams have been amazing at bringing partnerships to make it a combination of not only just the public money, but try to do as much as we can to enhance it without a lot of cost to everybody. And then finally, the educational component. I think that sometimes people forget that recreation and parks and all of that, the big component is educating. And what a great way to educate and, to taking care of our earth. So Commissioner Stout, back to you and thank you. Great resolution.
I just want to say thank you once again to all of you for helping with this resolution. Of course, to Echo El Paso for all the advocacy you do in this community, the partnerships that you have with us, all the information, the important information that you provide to the community about the importance of being green and attacking climate change. Whether it goes from the climate charter or to recently conversations that I've had with Mr. Ruff about coming together with the county to look at some of the things that we're doing as well. So I think we all need to continue down this path. We all need to work as hard as we can to be as sustainable as possible, and the county has a very important role in that and together with our partners. So thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Can we take a picture?
Can we clap? 'Cause
Yeah. Come on, let's move it, guys.